I was playing in a band abroad during COVID, and I had to leave the band due to unforeseen circumstances, and I'm essentially owed some money from the band. Now, I'm not in a contract. It's all purely just on a verbal basis, and there were no terms given to me that I had to stay for a prolonged amount of time. But because of disagreements within the band, I had to leave. Now, I'm still owed quite a substantial amount of money from the band, who are English, but they're based abroad. And I'm just seeing if I have any leg to stand on to still ask that money from them, even though there is no contract.
What did you play, Benjamin?
I play the drums.
My son's a drummer. Great fun playing the drums. I've tried it occasionally and I'm useless.
Oh, it's the best instrument.
It really is very good. Right, so first of all, don't worry about the fact there's no written down contract. A verbal contract is absolutely fine in this sort of situation. How much do they owe you?
They owe me between 800 and 1,000 euros.
Okay, you say between. Do you know the exact amount?
I've got dates written down that I know the gigs are unpaid for, and it's 850. However, there was one pending gig which was a verbal contract between them and the venue owner. Okay. So therefore, it was kind of, hit and miss depending on how many clients came in.
Understood. Here's the situation. You are entitled to sue on a verbal contract. Now, the only question that's at the back of my mind is whether this is covered by English law or whether it's covered by... Which country were you playing in?
France.
Whether it's covered by French law. The fact you were playing in France is neither here nor there. The question is, where was the contract made? So did you form the band and team up with the band and come to a deal with the band in England or in France?
In England.
Right, then you're going to be okay.
In England initially, yeah. I joined the band in England, and then we went to France to go and do the winter season.
Yeah, that's all good. That's good. It's going to be covered by English law, which means you can sue them in the small claims court for the 800 to 1,000 euros, and you're going to win. I mean, I'm assuming they don't have any defence, do they?
No, absolutely no defence, because it was, without going into too much detail, it was essentially kind of verbal abuse within the band and a lot of kind of abuse on me from the band leaders, and they are written down as band leaders within their own personal contract in their company.
Yeah. Well, Benjamin, you just have to sue them. I mean, obviously, they'll never speak to you again, but from the sound of things, that's probably the case anyway.
Yeah, okay. There's one more thing. I've still got equipment there because I took out, obviously, all of my drum kit and all of my other bits of equipment. Basically, they found another drummer once I'd left, and he is currently using my equipment. Now, I'm going out there at the start of April to collect my equipment, but I'm a tad bit worried that they might say, in a spiteful way, all your equipment's been lost, and they might have actually just thrown it away, because I had a room there that I was paying rent on.
Okay, so that's trickier, because unless you can prove they disposed of it, rather than it being stolen or something else, it's going to be difficult to sue them for the value of the kit. How much was your drum kit? Right. I know they can vary enormously in cost.
Well, all of my equipment altogether is about 2,000 euros out there, but I've got screenshots of them posting on social media, them using my equipment.
Well, that makes it much easier. That's called conversion, which is a pompous lawyer's word for saying they're using your equipment and treating it as their own without the intention of returning it. And if they don't return it, you'll be able to sue them for conversion.